We're here at the Health Innovation Conference at the Venetian in Las Vegas, talking to leaders about the future of healthcare and health technology. Well, joining me now is one of those leaders. His name is Webb Sun. He's the co-founder and president of Komodo Health. Webb, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me, Kristen.
It's great to connect with you here at Health. I want to learn from you more about the mission of Komodo Health.
For starters, when my co-founder, Dr. Arif Nathu, and I started the company, it was born out of this observation that a lot of business leaders, medical leaders, clinicians were making decisions based on biased, outdated, partial sets of data, sets of information. And so we aspired to build a company that operates at the intersection of data meets technology in order to empower decision makers to have a better understanding and to be able to see what's happening in the healthcare system to different patient populations. And so our mission is to reduce the burden of disease.
Marmot is one of your offerings. What is Marmot?
Marmot is our healthcare analytics artificial intelligence, healthcare analytics AI. Marmot empowers end users to be able to process and analyze enormous quantities of data to make decisions faster and to better understand what's happening in the healthcare system and what's happening to different patient populations so that they can work together to reduce disease burden.
How large scale is the analysis that Marmot is able to complete?
We're dynamically tracking the unique patient journeys of over 330 million patients across every encounter with the healthcare system, every diagnosis being made on every one of those patients, every treatment that's being administered to all of those patients. We're tracking all of that in real time longitudinally, and Marmot is enabling end users to analyze and understand what's happening across the healthcare system.
Talk to me more about those early use cases of Marmot and how it can do that.
As one example, we formed a partnership with the Tiger Lily Foundation. Now, through Marmot, they were able to immediately see the progress that's been made in treating metastatic breast cancer. And so in metastatic breast cancer, the current standard of care is using what's called antibody drug conjugates, ADCs. Over a 2-year frame, what was really exciting is we were able to pinpoint the fact that ADC usage has increased 4x over that 2-year frame, and the median time to treatment decreased from over 330 days to 100 days. Think about that. A lag of almost a full year has been reduced down to about 100 days. What's interesting, though, is Marmot also uncovered the fact that women over the age of 66, so female metastatic breast cancer patients over the age of 66, were being treated 3.5 times less than the younger cohorts in terms of using the ADCs. And so what we're seeing is the ability to immediately analyze specific populations and understand opportunities to reduce disparities in care delivery and improve patient outcomes.
Webb, I do want to talk more about technology because that is front and center here at Health in Las Vegas. How is your company, Komodo Health, using AI in a unique way?
First of all, Marmot is engineered from the ground up for healthcare analytics. It's not one of these kind of generic horizontal LLMs that's being applied unsuccessfully in order to analyze, different use cases. And so as an example, I'll use general AI to go figure out what I'm going to do with my kids when I go to the East Coast this winter. The bar is much higher when we're talking about how do we better understand what's happening in the healthcare system? How do we improve patient outcomes? And Marmot is specifically engineered to deliver real-time insights that are fully transparent and fully auditable. What does that mean? It means when you get the recommendations, you can see the recommendations. It's not a black box in terms of you can see the methodology. You can even see and export the code that was used to perform the analytics. So it becomes a fully transparent, high trust set of insights that's powering your day-to-day workflow.
How can this accelerate clinical development and improve outcomes?
Marmot and Komodo's healthcare analytics capabilities can accelerate work all across healthcare. So if you think about it, everything from, we see the future as AI powering everything from drug discovery through drug commercialization, through better pinpointing what's happening in the healthcare system so that we can reduce disparities in care delivery across different pockets of the healthcare system.
What do you see as the biggest opportunity ahead for AI in healthcare?
The biggest opportunity for AI in healthcare is the opportunity to preemptively prevent disease. And so we're going to go from retrospectively analyzing different populations saying, now I understand what happens to those patients and trying to find opportunities to intervene earlier, to actually preventing disease through the better understanding of how you can intervene earlier, how you can find clinical warning signs and preemptively address them earlier in the patient journey.
And it sounds like Komodo Health is well positioned there.
We are absolutely well positioned through the approach that we've taken to tracking patient journeys, analyzing them, and then using AI to surface intelligence to our end users.
Webb Sun, co-founder and president of Komodo Health, thank you again for sitting down with me here at Health.
Thanks so much for having me, Kristen.